Thursday's debate drew a record 24 million viewers, and traditionally that's where a quick comeback or a long-planned joke can catch fire with voters. But with an even larger audience online these days, more and more candidates are hoping to spread their message by going viral in short internet videos.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Smithers, release the hounds. Excellent.
I suspect that his diet has been inappropriate. He's been swallowing things like syringes and forks.
Visitors of this website can learn more about Rick Perry and his record of leadership. Phyllis.
What is rickperry.org?
You're on the wrong page. Just scoot down.
Governor Jindal rolling back landmark legislation in under 30 push-ups.
And there's a thing called Sharknado. And I think I see Ann Coulter as Vice President of the United States. It's kind of weird.
Hey, I'm Rand Paul, and I'm trying to kill the tax code, all 70,000 pages of it.
Or if all else fails, you can always give your number to the Donald. This is for all the veterans.
Let's talk more about this very 21st century twist on the election process with Washington Post writer Manuel Riog-Franzia, who is in our Washington bureau. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's funny, we were leaving off with that Lindsey Graham video, and I saw that had 1 million views in just 24 hours. So people are really watching these, but what's the message they're taking away from them?
Well, the message for the candidate is that I can reach out to a lot of voters who might never have heard of me or who had a different impression of me and give them a side of me that's entertaining, fun, with it, cool. And Lindsey Graham was able to accomplish that by, taking a golf club to a cell phone.
Is this kind of the modern version of Bill Clinton going on a late-night talk show and playing the saxophone?
Oh, it's even more intense because there are so many different venues and there are so many different eyeballs that you can reach through the internet. When you have Rand Paul setting on fire the tax code, he's able to send this message about what he wants to do in a very quick way instead of having to release some boring policy paper that no one would want to wade through.
It's interesting that BuzzFeed is playing such a role in so many of these videos, but it sort of begs the question, is there a fine line here? At some point, do you skew looking unpresidential if you make one of these?
Yeah, there's risk here, right? Viral can mean that you are going to look cool, or viral can mean that you're going to end up looking like a fool. It can go either way, and I think it has to do really with sincerity and authenticity. If you look like yourself, then you're going to do okay. If you look like you're being a fake or it doesn't seem like it fits you, there's danger that you're going to end up turning people off.
Mm-hmm. But social media now has become a huge part of the campaign, hasn't it?
Oh, it's absolutely massive. I mean, look at what happened after the debate. Donald Trump gets on to Twitter and he retweets a person who at the time only had 16 followers and has called Megyn Kelly a bimbo. And next thing you know, there's a big conversation building around that. And it still remains to be seen whether that's going to hurt Donald Trump or help him with some people who like the fact that he's outrageous.
You look back to 2012 and Barack Obama spent 10 times as much money on just the digital campaign than Mitt Romney. Do you think that campaigns looking forward are going to be putting a lot more finances behind the digital strategy?
Oh, there's no doubt that they're going to pour money into that. But I think they'll also look for opportunities to get viral without paying anything. I mean, you don't pay if you're going to go over to BuzzFeed and they're going to craft this very interesting video of you that a lot of people are going to click on, or for that matter, if you're going to go over to the New York Times or the Washington Post and appear for a video. That's called free media, and campaigns love it.
Right, so they can like you without liking you, right?
Exactly.
Manuel Riog-Franzia in Washington this morning. Thank you.
Pleasure.